Welcome everyone, back with the latest time trial video, where I go through my best lap and show you if I'm able to get gold driving in automatic, and hopefully show other drivers who attempt this in automatic that if I was able to be fast enough, then it can be done. Sometimes I'm not fast enough, or the elite drivers make the gold target out of reach, and I'll have to switch to manual. I'll showcase those laps in these videos as well. I do all my driving on controller, and in time trials, I drive with assists on, which are countersteering, ASM, ABS, and traction if needed. I'm also using the braking area, apex markers, and chasing one of the leader's ghost. The second part of this video will be the chase cam view, so you can see the full position of the car through turns as I'm driving. With all that being said, let's jump right into the lap and show you how I did. This time trial is Group 1 cars at the Daytona road course, and I'm driving the Peugeot Hybrid VGT. My traction set to 1 and I have my ABS set to weak. Turn 1. I'm using the end of the stands on the left, or you can use the fourth red bar of the braking area if you have it turned on. I let off at the third last bar, but had to keep tapping the brakes. Let it coast around the turn until I can go full out on the exit. For this right turn, I use the one sign to the far right and brake just as it passes off screen. Let off a few meters after the last bar, let it coast till about the apex. Then gradually back on the throttle from about 25%, then 50%, then full out. This is just a turning marker. I use the apex marker, but you can also use the light pole if you don't have apex markers turned on. Here I use the change on the barrier, or you can use the third bar of the area, which I'm braking about halfway over it. I let off a couple meters after the last bar. Then I'm quickly and very lightly on the throttle until I feel rotated enough to go full out. Heading into the first left bend, I use the beginning of the runoff road as my marker. Let off a couple meters after the last bar, let it coast over the curve. Then back on the throttle just over 50% until I can go full out. We will obviously speed through this section. Here at the bus stop, I use the one board on the fence, but I'm braking well before it around this point, then let it coast, then brake just before the second last bar, then coast until I'm straight enough to go full out. We'll speed through this section as well. Now here approaching the finish line, I managed to shave off a decent amount of time from my previous record to get a 1:32.099, just under a second from the current target time, and should be good enough to keep me in gold standing. Now I leave you with the chase cam view. Hope this video can help all my fellow automatic drivers get themselves that gold. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and see you in the next video.